intimidate Bryan Kohberger's family to hush hush and not say nothing. Nothing that it will be in favor of their son. For them to go up to news stations and say, like, my son is innocent. He didn't do it. So that way we don't see people on the streets. You don't see a Jrod on point telling you, like, yo, what y'all doing here? It does not look right. Because y'all don't want the outrage of the people. What happened with Vargas when Vargas told y'all in court the bullshit that y'all doing with the DNA? Y'all send the FBI to intimidate Vargas at her own home. All that shit is criminal shit that the government is doing. And then Bill Thompson tell you, oh yeah, you know, she sells certain things, and we just wanted, and I send the FBI there to ask her some questions. Why? Why you said you Bill Thompson said in court, you admit in court of intimidation of a witness using the FBI. You admit that in court, but you admit it to your buddy, Judge. And Judge was there like, oh, well, yeah, you could do that. Instead of Judge tell you, but you know you can't do that. That don't seems ethic. A witness they just testify on this criminal case, and then next day you send the FBI to her home to ask her what? Why I did not know nothing about this as a judge. Why you didn't run it through me as the judge of this case? So for me to tell you, yes, send the boys, because I think the question that you have is a good question that we could utilize in this case. It's a good investigative question. But then why, instead of intimidate her and knock on her door, going to her home, why y'all couldn't send her an email, send her a letter, give her a call? Can you come by our local police station? We would like to talk to you. But no, they rather to send the FBI to intimidate her at her house. So everything that is going on right now, and big shout out to Kathy from the Indie Song, everything that is going on right now is literally a push from the government with the help of the family members to cover the crime that they committed against Bryan Kohberger and against their own people. Because they should consider Kiely, Maddie, Ethan, and Santa as their own people. They violating their rights to get due justice, committing a crime, covering this case, getting an epoxy, an innocent person, to cover the crime that their own youngest committed. So this is the grown adults from the Greek life covering the fuck ups of their own Greek life children's, and using the government, the Department of Justice, to do so with the people that they have put in place to fraternities through the University of Idaho. Again, it's like I told you, it's a government takeover without even shooting a shot. They're using the Department of Education, they're using the educational system to infiltrate cults and infiltrate their own secret societies within our government, for them to have control. So in cases like this, that their own people fuck up and kill their own people, now they could utilize the power that they have within the Department of Justice, commit more crimes after a crime was committed, to commit that crime, to cover that crime. So they go and escalate and commit more crimes to cover a crime, instead of do justice by the victims. They literally use the victims, they victimize them more when they don't look for the justice that they deserve, their souls are not going to rest in peace, because they'll know that the same people that they were supposed to protect their rights after they dead, the people they were supposed to protect them while they was alive, it was the same people that killed them. And then the other members of that cult, they were supposed to get justice for them after they get killed by their own cult members. Now, after they dead and gone, they realize that they were only being used. Is no loyalty in the Greek life. Big shout out to Kathy and the Indie Zone. She explained it very well. Is no loyalty on the Greek life. Is no loyalty. They are loyal to the money. They are loyal to the ones that are alive. They could do something about it. But if you get killed by a member of your own cult, the cult is not going to look for justice for you. The cult is going to protect the cult and protect the member that is alive. Big shout out to Kathy from the Indie Zone. We appreciate everything that she shared with the community. We had to do this, bring a little Idaho full understanding and conversation about it. Again, this is not about me though. I knew that I had to do something after they clear the people that I knew that had the bigger chance of committing this crime. I really thought that I would have forced I thought that I really would have forced Moscow PD to be like, damn, I got caught with my pants down. I really thought that Moscow PD with my phone call would be like, damn, we got caught with our pants down. It's one person that knows from far the fuck away that knows what actually is happening. The same thing that this person gave us with a first and last name is the same thing that we've been getting through tips, to anonymous tips. It's easy for them to ignore anonymous tips. But I knew when you get a tip with a first of last name, so if that tip was some bullshit, that person could get consequences of it. But if the tip is good, that person should get all the glory. I don't know. You tell me how you feel about it. Big shout out to Jane. Big shout out to Amy. Let me know if there's anything else that we need to talk about. Yes, I'm working on it. I'm looking for writers. I wanna make the book. I wanna make the book. I wanna make the movie. I wanna do things right. I wanna do it the right way. Let me know, Jane, Amy Conway, if it's anything else that we need to cover. I appreciate y'all so much for everything that y'all do for this channel. If it wasn't because Amy Conway and Jane, I don't know where I'd be. I thank y'all so much for everything. If you see who plays Jrod, I'm gonna tell you right now who plays Jrod.